Hi. I don't know. Hi. Hi. What a morning. What? No! There's that, which I forgot about. Danny and Pendle, thank you so much. Hey everybody, how we doing? It's been a few minutes. Might need to tone that sound down a little bit. What a morning. What a morning. I just got done recording the most amazing thing with the guys on the Create server. I can't wait. You'll see it in Zed's episode first. Zed did something and it's glorious, and there might have been squealing, all of us. It was amazing. If I turn it down, I'll miss it. I know, probably. I know. It's there to remind me. It is there to remind me. Hey, look, everybody. Jack Hill's doing Jack Hill's things. Name checks out. Jack Hill's. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good holiday break. Hope everyone had a good holiday break. I don't know why I'm still saying that. We're halfway into January now. Thank you guys for your patience last week. It was a jerky jerk butt, and I didn't stream at all because I was jerky. No, I had some family things. Actually, what I had is my youngest son had a 2-day field trip, like a science camp with his school, and I chaperoned it, and it was the thing. It was the thing. It was 90% fun and 10%, you know, 120 screaming 12-year-olds is a bit much. Yeah, but overall it was super cool. It was super cool. Yeah, so we did that. No, it wasn't forced. I volunteered for it. Yeah. and then yeah, this morning I had a chat with Moselbop. The decked out card list is semi-finalized, at least the first batch of them. We're gonna tweak numbers and stuff, but had a chat with Mosel this morning. He's there to start getting all the art going. Super excited. So I think next episode we're gonna show all those off, depending on it. No, I mean, no pressure, Mosel, you know, no pressure or anything, but next episode we're gonna show all those off, and it's really gonna set the stage for how you build a deck and everything. So I'm super excited. Yeah. Do the kids know you as Tango Tech? So fun. Probably shouldn't even be saying this, but funny story. We're there the first day and some kid comes up to me. No idea who this kid is. And he just started standing next to me. And I'm like, hi, can I help you? You know, just doing the dad thing, right? And he just looks up at me and he's like, hey, it's so cool to finally meet you in person. I was like, okay, I gotta go. So that was weird. But yeah, we try not to cross the lines, shall we say. But it was pretty funny. Is this the first time I've streamed since this? I think it is, right? I think this is the first time I've streamed since all this. So yeah, we're what's on my list today? The first thing I want to do is, unfortunately, I got to do some redstone. I want to do this project is just so big, so massive. Let me go down here. We have 2 of our heartbeat machines, the things that make the heartbeat noise, and they are spaced just right. Like I got one here and I got one over here. I need to add 2 more of these, because basically once the heartbeat starts going, you can't really hear it that well over on this side of the dungeon. So I need to make another one, like, you know, over here-ish, and another one down there. So that's what we're doing today. I'm hoping it takes an hour. It'll probably take 3, because that's how it goes. Everybody with the subs, you're absolutely amazing. Iceberg, 35 months. Thank you. Arctic Viking, 10 gift subs. I need to thank you, people. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Danny and Pendle, again, thank you. Catching Phoenix, thank you. Lovely J, Dead on Arrival, Ruthie, Jehost, thank you so much. Puggle, thank you. Graham, 31 months, thank you so much. Everybody, guys, thank you. Arctic Viking with the biddies as well. Peeps being amazing. I know that's what happens when you take a week off. So sorry, guys. Yeah, it was basically a combination of I had that Wednesday to Friday was shot. Saturday was total recoup day. I had basically 36 hours of really bad headache that I had to get rid of. And then Monday and Tuesday were me scrambling to get the video done so that wouldn't be a week and a half between videos. So I had to get the video. You guys know how it is. But we're back. We're back. Yeah, I'm hoping to do a decked out stream today, and I'm hoping to do one Wednesday, I think, too. Oh my gosh. Spade. Thank you. Spade Shark 25 gift subs. I don't deserve this. I don't stream enough. Thank you so much. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Are you putting Wardens in this version of Decked Out as well as Ravagers? Yes, Ravagers are on levels 1 and 2. Everything you see here, that's level 1. This down here is level 2. That's all Ravagers. And then there's levels 3 and 4, which are yet to come, which admittedly are going to be a little bit... Level 2 is going to be the biggest level. Level 2 is massive. Level 3 is down here. And... bats turn on the system sometimes. That's another thing I gotta fix. Anyways, we have a heartbeat now. I can show you. Sometimes the bats decide they want to play Decked Out. Yeah, like if you come over here now. Can't even hear it. You can start to hear it right here. Right, but you can see why we need another 2 of these things here. So yeah. What's up, Nightmare Throne? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. You thought level 3 and 4 would be the largest? Well, level 3, I can say, is probably like footprint-wise isn't going to be... It's going to be decent size, don't get me wrong. But what it's going to be is a lot of... It's the mines, right? So I want to have a lot of crisscross and verticality in it. A lot of corridors where you're like, well, I need to get up there. And then, oh, how do I, you know... So it'll be a lot more, less organic and more right angles and stuff. But there'll also be rooms and stuff like that. But... a lot of almost, I don't want to use the word maze because I hate mazes, but maze-like in the sense of like, okay, to get up there, I've got to go over here and loop around to get up there. That's where I need to be. Yeah, I want a lot of that stuff. How do I do the heartbeat? That is with music boxes. I'll show you. That's one of the non-vanilla-ish custom things we have on the server, and apparently I can't fly now. We have music discs, and I had to build this overly complicated system here because the sound of a heartbeat is long enough such that the fastest heartbeat I want, I actually have to overlap the sound. So it's like boom, boom. You know, it takes like a second and a half to play that heartbeat sound, believe it or not, because of the fade out and stuff. But I wanted it to go like less than a second in the frequency or whatever it is. So that's why we had to build this system that alternates. Fireblade. Bot is dead. Bot shouldn't be dead. Oh, hey, look, bot's dead. I'll fix that. Anyways, we had to design this thing here that alternated like A, B, A, B, A, B, and every time a signal comes in, it plays the alternating, now I'm typing Fireblade now. Thank you, Fireblade. It's not Fireblade, it's Firebot. Did I just say Fireblade? Words. Everything got messed up there. Let me get this going. We'll get the bot going here. A skadoodle. There we go. I think that should be good. All right, mod, sorry about that. So anyways, this is what I need to build 2 more of today. And then I gotta get the signals coming in and get the timing right and everything so that all 4 of these note block, these heartbeat machines play at the exact same tick. Mooney! Thank you! I celebrate the Blackhawk OT win. That's like, what, their 3rd of the year, I think? I can mock them because, you know, my team's so good. Mooney, thank you so much. Just read your DNR, Fireblade. It's good. My team is flawless. Yes, there's something. Okay, so let's go grab some materials. I'm gonna need, I think it's dropper, hopper, jukeboxes. So I'm gonna need 4 jukeboxes, a bunch of that, a bunch of blocks, a bunch of more droppers there, and then just some redstone components and stuff, I think. So am I excited for the All-Stars? I gotta be honest, the NHL All-Stars is almost becoming like a mockery. Like it's so unserious and just like a silly weekend. It's okay, I guess. It's okay. I wish someone else won from Coyotes, but you know, it's fine. Rivium, thank you for the brand new sub. Okay, that heartbeat system will probably get annoying. I'll turn it off in a bit. Okay, I got this. Let's see here. I'm not gonna lie, and as you guys all know this, but switching between create and vanilla, it's hard on my brain. It's very hard on my brain. It's tough. All right, quartz for the blocks. Fewer trains to get killed by, though. This is true. Observers. We're gonna need a whole ton of powered rails because that's how we're sending the main signal across the bus line, if I remember correctly. Yeah, noises. I trust me. Like, how much better and easier decked out would be if I had those redstone links. Oh. It'd be like, I honestly think I'd be done in half the time, if not, probably less. Hooking everything up would be insane. Okay. Jukeboxes. I need those. No idea how to make a jukebox. Arctic Viking! Too many. Oh my gosh, you guys. Arctic Viking, 25 gift subs. And Sphinx getting the full dono sound. Thank you. There you go. I got the extra long version the other week. Yep. Done the chaperone thing with the kids every night, and it's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. It's like I'm happy to be there with the kids. It's fun to see them all, you know, and see how excited they are for the different. But it's a lot. It's a lot. They don't listen at all. All right, jukebox. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Hey Odin, how you doing? Jukebox. Diamond with things around it. Oh, you know what? You know what's also a fun little fact? I lost my elytra chest. Somewhere, probably in the decked out area, there's a white shulker box with about 20 elytras in it. And I would like to find it. Up, Lala, how you doing? Good to see your face. Only the most valuable thing I have? No, this is the most valuable thing I have right here, actually. That's the chest I don't want to lose. My extensive riches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doom, planks. That'll work. Okay, I made way too many. Let's put those back. All right, I think everything else is in here. Am I good on the hoppers? Got the hoppers, the droppers, the floppers, the ploppers, and the things, and the repeaters. I think we're good. I think we're good. You argue 20 elytras harder to get than that? No way. Hey, Brazilian man! How you doing, good sir? Oh, look, he graces. Yeah, I know. I haven't streamed in like 10 days, Brody. Warm place. What? Papa D, thank you so much for the resub. Question about level 3. What's your question about level 3, Zing? I'm missing powered rails. Oh, right. Let's go see how many we get. Yeah. That sounds a good idea. How much is blindness impacting level 3 design? Well, level 3 design doesn't exist yet, so not at all. Easy. You know, that's how it works. Joe Hills with the raid. Joe, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Raid with 120 people. Thank you. Howdy, Tango. Thanks, Joe. You the best. There you go. That was awkward. Okay. Welcome, everybody. But yeah, how much will blindness affect it? I don't know. You're right. I do have to stop and think, you know, once we start designing it, I mean, I think before I do any designing of levels 3 and 4, I'm probably just going to get a warden in a pseudo really hacky mocked up, you know, corridor like situation and see what it's like to walk around and see how often I'm blinded. And because if you can't see where you're going ever, it's gonna be tough. And I may need to like do things with the floor to make it more so that you can actually find your way around. We'll see. Yeah, there might be a test dungeon stream also. That's kind of what I was thinking. That's a good idea. Can you push the warden with pistons? I think so, yeah. It really depends on warden density, right? And unfortunately, I think the warden density is going to need to be high because the sad truth is wardens are kind of a pushover compared to ravagers. Rails. 43 powered rails. Not enough. Gold. Oh, I don't want to make a trip. Come on. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Mr. Ballman, I hope we find it. Yeah. How about making patterns on the floor so the player needs to navigate well? Maybe, Ezra, maybe. What's up, Syrinx? How you doing? Gosh. Timmy Tack! Thank you! Whoa. Whoa, indeed. Exactly, Grim. Timmy Tack TV. Thank you, $100. Miss your face. Hope your holidays went well. They went fantastic. It was a good little break. I'm ready to get back to get going though, but seriously, thank you so much, Timmy. That's incredibly generous of you. Didn't you lose a redstone shulker in there somewhere? Maybe, but we got it back now, so I don't know. All right, redstone. How do you make powered rails? I'm new to this game. Sticks. Probably have like a ton of sticks on me somewhere. There we go. You imagine the Hermit just going on a dungeon road and finding random shulkers and me building and be like, oh, this must be supplies for me or something. Yeah, right? Exactly. What's up, Drag? How you doing? How do you know the elytra shulker is in decked out? Because I really haven't left here in quite some time, and I had it somewhat recently. So, I don't know. It's white. We'll find it. We'll find it eventually. Okay, let's go. If we need more stuff, we know where it is. Thank you for the subs. Allo, triple bypass. Thank you. Elliot, thank you. All right, let's go over this. The other thing I might want to do today, just because it might be fun, is just kind of wander around the dungeon, if I'm honest. And because we haven't really, oh, you are not supposed to be there. We haven't really talked about the various areas in a live stream yet, so I wouldn't mind doing that. Just to get feedback, ideas, that sort of thing. You become less alive. And now show me where the spawn area was that you spawned on. Where did you spawn? There's no spawn around here. Oh, above. Ew. I think you're right. All right, let me eat some pork chop power. We'll go check it out. This is the part where I die. Okay. Was there somewhere in here? Oh, was it that? Probably that one little block right there. Oink. There we go. The opposite of down. Slow down. Slow down. Yeah, I was going to use free cam if I didn't find it, but I just found it there, yeah. Ice melt. I think it's all packed ice over there. We'll find out if water starts trickling down on us. All right. I got to go see now. A couple things. I got to go see. It looks like it's on the black line. So I got to go get some black wool, but I also got to figure out what coordinate this is on? Looks like we are on X5 negative 589. Is the dungeon breathing? That's the heartbeat of the dungeon. Of course. Okay, some black wool. Let's go get that. Also, since I've built level 2 now, it's actually very hard to get back into my storage room now, which is kind of a pain. Wool. Black wool. Thank you. I probably only need 1 stack. We're good. There are no totem pops yet today. The day is very young though. Kel Brown, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. All right. So it's on the outside over here. Cool. Yep, cool, thanks. I need more vertical clearance up there. Exactly, Solus. Yet. Fall. Try and get back. Stop there. We'll do. Got one. Nice, come up. I just want to get over to the X section. Okay, here we go. I think people doing things. Snipes, thank you. That was a DNR. I'm reading it. Snipes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 610. Winged Minion, thank you so much. Okay. What did I say? It was 589-ish. Is that right? Negative 589. Thank you, Miss Mina. So that is right here. Right. Yep. Right there is where I need to go up. So we'll just do that. We're gonna do this just to get my butt over here. Hey, it's very dark. And I think we're gonna loop around-ish. Making a mess of the place. We could just go straight across here because that is the top layer there. So let's just do this now. This feels so messy. The black line is the heartbeat line. Basically, every time there's a heartbeat in the game, the black line gets a signal, and we're signaling through powered rails and observers. It's both fast and much less performance intensive than Redstone. And since we're doing so much of it with all the signals going around the game, it helps. I want to go check the Y height there too now. What are you doing in Decked Out right now? We're adding in, for those just joining, we're adding in a couple more heartbeat systems here. 2 more of these guys right here. Basically because you can't hear the heartbeat over on the other side of the dungeon where I just was. All right, the Y height is 37. Of course. Okay. What am I at? 36? 37. Perfect. You finding you want the wireless redstone from creating this? Yeah, we were just talking about that. Like, having those redstone links, I'm not saying they should be in vanilla, but I'm saying they should be in Decked Out, because none of this would be necessary. It would be so easy to do all this stuff. Be amazing. Okay, now the question is, how far in do I want to go? It probably doesn't matter at all. Think Decked Out make a pretty cool standalone game. A lot of people say that. The problem is it's very much meant to be played with, you kind of need to play it with like 10 to 20 people over a long session. So whenever people say it would make a good game, I always think like, well, it wouldn't be fun to play by yourself. I don't think. Otherwise, you're just kind of like competing by yourself. It'd still be fun to run the dungeon, I guess. But it's what really brings it to the next level is the fact that it's a fun game to play by yourself-ish, but the competition that goes around with it, I think. So A cohort. There you go, Salem. Right, Wildwind? I know. Go figure. Go figure. All right, let me see how far. That was almost a splatificator right there. Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. All right, it came in. I don't think it really matters where I go here because there's going to be so much overlap. I want it to be nice and strong and sound in the middle of the dungeon though, so I think I'm going to go more than this. What's up, Raina? How you doing? Welcome. Let's see. Go a little bit more. And then that's starting to feel like, given that I can already hear that one over there, I think this is a good distance here. All right. So I have a few screenshots I want to bring up that I took before, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Is the heartbeat based off the sapling clock? No, the sapling clock, it's not really a clock, just random updates on the sapling. That's used to randomize which clank detectors are available. Crazy Craig, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. All right, screenshots. Is it you? No, it's not you. 1 second, going through all my directories here. That. There they are. 1, 2, 3. Where'd they go? They didn't launch. Cool. Hello? When I click on a ping file, it should generally... Good. Okay, let's try another way. I think that program is having some... I'm having computer issues today. I was part of the reason that the recording with the Crate guys got held over. Why are they not loading? What is happening right now? I can't read chat. Sorry if you're saying something. What's up, Sona? How you doing? New computer time. Computer's just fine. Thank you very much. I did update OBS to the newest version, now that you mention it. And I was a bit hesitant to. Evie, thank you for the sub. Okay, so why are these not opening? Let's try opening them with a new. How about we'll open them with browser. That works. Weird. My normal image displayer thing is just like, man, I'm kind of tired right now. If you could just go ahead and ask someone else to cover that, that'd be great. Okay, let me move this over here. Put that there. All right. Newest OBS give you really bad memory like every time you try to record? Newest as in like today? Because it came out today. What's up, Gigahertz? How you doing? Oh, Petrus, I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I mean, we got 3 of them in, so it was good. Okay. Let me see here now. We're going to actually attempt to do some of this. We're going to go skadoodle doodle doodle. This is the redstone signal, or it will be the redstone signal coming over from here. We're going to have to use a little bit of redstone here. Let's see. Well, these will all be connected up later. Let's see. Let's just throw an observer right on top of that. We'll do like a so. There we go. And do that and some of this. Now this is, we're cheating a little bit here, but that's okay. There. That'll do that. I'll get observers here to continue to chain it a bit. What's up, Julie? How you doing? Oh, DD, I would totally play Ethos battle game. We had so much fun doing that. It was incredible. Okay, observer going right there. Let me get some torchies on here so you guys can see what's going on. Light the redstone to prevent lighting updates. Yeah, good idea. What's the light level that fully lit redstone gives off? Anyone know? It's not a lot. What's up, Salsa? How are you? We have not had, is it 0? I thought it did lightning updates. Oh, it's the repeaters that do lightning updates and stuff. Yeah. And torches, right. I'm pretty sure repeaters light up too, don't they? Could be wrong. Repeaters, nope. Oh. Interesting. Okay, that goes. Now I need. All right, now we need the full redstone box. We're gonna leave you right there. Give me some of those. Give me those. Give me those. Give me droppers and hoppers. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. What else? That might be it. That might be it. No one said hi to false. Oh. Hi. Delayed. I missed it. I was busy chatting with you guys. Okay. After that, now we got a repeater coming here on a doubletic. And we're going to switch to quartz now. Go there. Go there. Go there. Torchificator right there. Redstone on camera. It's the greatest thing. Let's see. That curved to the left. That one curved to the right. Do I have the brain power to reverse this? We're gonna try. I'm going for it. Okay, I need another repeater here on one tick. What's up, Pizza Sauce? How are you? Thank you for the resub. 20 months. Imagine if the heartbeat got faster while you're working on this. It could very easily happen if anything goes near any of those clank things inside there. Okay, that, and then this points in like that with a block there, that and that, and this goes. I'm gonna get this all wrong. That and that. Dust. Boom, boom, and torch on that. Oh. Oh, this goes down. Yeah. Such a pain. Let's put this one right. Why do you mock me? No. All right, scaffolding up there. What does the heartbeat sound for? That is the heartbeat of Decked Out, which is what this massive game is. As you explore the dungeon, you will make clank. And as you make clank, the dungeon becomes more aware of your presence. Clank is your badness. It is your stumbling. It is your inability to be sneaky. Okay. Let me just brain this for a second here. Boom, boom, boom. Flip, lock toward, that away, that down. I think I got that part right. All right, next picture. Boink. $11 minutes left to find those elytras. That's not happening. It's probably, it might be in the dungeon somewhere. I don't know. Evil Notion, how you doing? Hey, 10%er. I'm great. Why do I have 10 minutes? Was there a poll I was unaware of or something? I'm guessing. Okay, let's see. This right here, I believe, is the kind of the flip-flopper that every time that gets a signal, this changes and the torch either becomes on or off. And then let's see, down here now, this is gonna go. It's a little confusing here now. My brain doesn't process the things that well. Maybe there's a better picture. Nope. This one is probably the best. What circuit is this? This is the heartbeat circuit. All right. From there, it's going. We're gonna try that. Like this, and then let's see, in there I think was, yeah, we had a repeater. I wish I had the ability to like do this and then rotate that. That's what I want. I want to be able to like just rotate that right now. That would make me happy. But instead I gotta like do all this nonsense now. Nope. Peter. That's comparator. Hey though. Yeah, like a create wrench. That would be great. Yeah. I wish. First of all, Evil Notion, thank you very much. I appreciate the piece of pie, as always. And 100%, I was just thinking about that. Evil, and your message. I want... Working on it now! Ethan's so ready. He's so ready. I love it. But this makes me happy. Good. I'm glad they want to play. I'm glad they want to play. When is the next Jets? Probably Thursday. Probably Thursday, I would imagine. Okay, that torch. Did I put that torch over there? No. Did I not even put that? Well, that should be a torch right there. Okay, now this down here, I believe, goes... Oh, brain. Brain hurting. Oh. No? That's not supposed to be there. Honestly, hearing things like that is just the greatest thing. Because at this point, I'm kind of like... You guys remember it. For those of you who are here decked out 1, right? What was I was panicking that no one was going to play the game. That I was going to put all that effort in. And now, because this one's taking even longer, I'm still concerned. All right, this is where the droppers go now. One there. You got this. Thank you, Pearly. I miss Pearly. Any major problems pop up with it yet? Not yet, E. But I haven't gotten to Warden AI blinding issues yet, which I suspect will be problematic. You need to play Vintage Beef's card game. Tomorrow I am playing. I am on the schedule to play Beef's card game tomorrow. It'll be in the next episode. Spoilers! Hopper blopper. Hopper blopper. Alright, that'll go there. Alright, so now each of those signals there should be alternating, yes. And one of them is gonna trigger. Oh wait, there should, okay, there is a block in between. I need items in here and items in there. Doesn't matter what they are. Yeah, Warden can be tricky, seems fairly aggressive, though I doubt it'd be issues of him getting stuck. Is more of a threat than the Warden. Warden takes too long to become aware of you. You can bump right into him and run away. But that's solved by more Wardens. Going to stream the card game? No, we're going to record it. Show Dave, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, actually, Hank, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I got to talk to Beef tomorrow because multiple people have said that he's talking about he wants a randomizer and a shuffler and stuff. Obviously, I've done something like that multiple times now. Possibly though, but then that also distracts them. I've got a shuffler over there, so I'll probably help him with some shuffler loaders, whatever he wants. Maybe off camera, we'll see. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll be playing with him. I'll be playing his game tomorrow, so I think that'll be just fine. Okay, that feel like I did this the wrong way, but we're gonna keep going because, you know, what could possibly go wrong? It may be one of those things where it doesn't really matter if I get it wrong. Are you guys hearing the borks? Bork. We need a thing over here, and we need a thing over here, and a comparator, skadoodle, bam. All right, so what happens is these signals down here, one of them is going to trigger the dropper. It's going to push the item over into the hopper, which then, of course, is just going to push it right back into the dropper, but it's going to pick up this one signal here, which we're going to grab. You don't hear the bork? Oh, the door is closed. After stream, I can send you a test world with almost any terrain type of warden can be in a dungeon ladder. Yeah, Doc, that'd be great. Please do. I need to shorten this window here so I can see the picture and chat. What skadoodlers are we skadoodling? If I can't even say no. Skadoodling today. Things are being made. We're making a heartbeatificator right now because we need them on the other side too. I think I found there's gonna be a Minecraft convention here. You know, see if they have one. Yeah, there was there's one in like Virginia, I think too, that False was asking if we wanted to go to and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe to me, it's kind of like I just want give me a real Minecon, because without a real Minecon, it feels like it's always gonna be just kind of eh. Okay, that goes in there. I need a torch there. I need a torch there. I got the thing there. Let me check another picture now, maybe. There we go. That one's good. Can we have a Hermitcon? I mean, it has been discussed, but it's never going to happen, I don't think. Zing, the difference is I'm not responsible for them. How about a Zits meetup? Well, 3 out of 4 of those are pretty easy. One of them is very difficult. Okay, this goes here. Nope, not there. There. Breaky. And then this. Dropper. Jukebox. Oh no, wait, hold on. This is so hard to do off pictures. Those got to be back one. The other thing I'm really missing too, in the wrench, where you can just right click on something and it just puts it in your inventory. You don't have this nonsense of like breaking a block and then having to go and try and risk your life to try and catch the block before it falls away, which is just dumb. It would be nice if certain blocks just went straight into your inventory. What happened to the wrench in season 6? Honestly, I don't even remember. All right, this has got to be a torchy, or not a torchy, one of those guys. And I need droppers here. Can I get the side of that redstone? Nailed it. And we need that, and we need that, and we need jukebox. I don't even think it matters which way the jukebox goes. Oh, it just goes up anyways. And then we'll get some hoppers to skadoodle back down there, and I think we're good. Let's see here. If I do, that was a great sound. Great sound. Super manly, as always. If I do, I want to see which one of these is currently. It is the repeater is on. So now if I go here and go doink doink, oh, that might have not been enough. Doink doink. Repeater's off. Did that work? Now the repeater should be on. I don't like that triple click nonsense. What is that triple click? There's only one item in here. I want to get some composters, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna put full blocks right there. Let's see. I guess we'll just go get some distance, see what happens. Maybe it's just because I'm trying to do it manually with a torch here. Let's go hook up the back of this. That might be a good thing to do. Looks like 2 arrows. There should be 1 in each. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, how far do these go? We don't need to know. We can just do that. 8 blocks is it, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, we're gonna have to add a bunch of delay in here anyways. Let's see here, hold on. I can't see where that goes to. Whatever, we'll just do it. We'll do it here. We're gonna need to get we're gonna need to get our timings just right anyways. What's up, Beck? How you doing? Why rails instead of redstone lines? Rails don't cost as much. Redstone dust in large quantities, like we have here, produces quite a bit of server lag. I believe it is more server lag than client lag, and that's something we don't want to have here. Okay, good enough there. We'll see. That's probably not going to be actually hooked up, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get all this going now. We're probably gonna put something there. I don't know how that's gonna work. How did I do? Did I just count the blocks before? What is it? Is it 8 blocks? Let me go see. 7 months of skedoodling. Thank you, Sway. It looks like it's 8 blocks. Godly Ghost King, I am fantastic today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, every 9 blocks. All right. I just made clank. Yeah. Redstone dust generates many block updates per block when the power level changes. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. So Nate, would you agree that doing this with powered rails is going to cause less lag? I hope. I mean, it's still going to be some, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's up, Lambo? How you doing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Saber, thank you. Saber, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Totally didn't jump at all. No, of course not. It's not jarring. Listen, I was not noticing the other one, so now we notice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, you would do the Rails. Cool, Nate. Yeah. All the cool kids are using Rails these days. Then why am I? Counting with Tango. This one's weird, right? Because we're gonna have to do like, how did I do corners before? Can I, the redstone rail won't power a block there, so I need to put, do I need to do 2 guys? I can't with the face. Do I need to do this? I think. Oh, right. Just run the rail into there and then do that. Yes. Duh. Thank you. Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. Doing that. Interesting that I have redstone dust here for some of these. So I think it's like, it's going to be a question of how the heartbeat is going off all the time. Right, as you can see. So that's the one to definitely use rails on. I don't know that I'll use redstone, what do you call it? Brain powered rails on all of them, because powered rails are only good if you want a 1-tick update. Some of these require duration and things like that, so it'll be a mixture. Okay. So now it's going around the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can just look to see where the update is right there. 1, 2. Well, why am I just go? There we go. Okay. We'll get this stuff going later. And are we good now? I think we might be good. Now it's a question of getting the timing correct. Oh, and getting the disc in there, I suppose. Yeah. Locked repeaters are this weird thing. Like I love using them, but yeah, nobody uses them, and they're very kind of niche. When they work, they're cool, but I feel like they don't have that many uses. I mean, I'm just not good at them, but it's probably the case. Possibly Mosul, yeah. Gemma, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dungeon idea. Skulk Heart Core that controls the dungeon and the heartbeat is from the Skulk Heart Core. What would that mean, though? Is that a story thing, or... Oh, Anima just deleted it. Andreas, thank you so much. We are, for those just joining, we're working on extra heartbeat-ificators. You guys hear that heartbeat noise? We're working on making more of them so that you can hear them throughout the dungeon. I don't know what the extra clicking is here, so let's see. Oh, interesting. That's definitely wrong. Okay, so that means it's wrong back here. Ew. What is all that nonsense? Why are you blinky blinky? Oh. Because burnout. Because burnout. Gemma, thank you for 20 gift subs. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I think the reason this is doing this is because this was supposed to be over here, and I flim-flammed the whole thing. So now the question is, oh, wait a minute, I can just do that. We're good to go. I don't even need that block right there. Problem solved. That was a 10 block anyways. All right, let's see now. Heartbeat. Heart. Okay. Oh, I must have broke something down here. No. Okay. I know it's not in sync, but it's just out of phase, but it's working. So why is the arrow moving over? The arrow's not moving over. Oh, that's Bud powering the stupid droppers right there. Well, the disc, I mean, yeah, I gotta put the disc in, but I'm not, these comparators need to be alternating, lighting up. These comparators should be lighting up at every heartbeat, alternating, and they're not, because the droppers are always powered, because I, again, flipped everything, and this being powered here is Bud powering the droppers, I believe. So, this can be slabs. And we'll be good. I think. Yeah. I don't have any slabbies. Give me some jabbies. It is butt powered, yes. Doink, doink. Dusty, dusty. There we go. Tick. Tick. Excellent. Okay, now we need music discs. Gemma, again, thank you so much for those subs. I appreciate that. Let's see. So here's the thing. Obviously, I have them over here. Right. There's one there that just got moved, and two. Do I really have four in here? CJ Fuzzleman, thank you. Does the big horn still work? It works. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mug you. I mug you very much. It is so loud, I know. Hey, I'm trying. I think I have 3 in there and only 2 in there. So I'm gonna yoink one of these guys because I don't think I even need 3. Like, that guy's not even. Oh, it's probably rotating. Probably swapping out with that one, but because they're both green, let me get. I'll put you in there. I'm gonna take that one, and I'm gonna do that. Swap. Okay, yeah. Swap back. Remember, it's every other. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait. Wait, how many do I have in here? I have 3 in here. Get rid of that. Is that still gonna work? No, we gotta click that time. So I need 3. Okay, it looks like I need 3 per for this to actually work. But I had an extra, so I think we can go duplicate this one. I think, where are my music boxes? You? Hey, bonus. Okay, doink, 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 doink. Now, here's the thing. I don't know how this works. I think I can go audio player, ID. Item does not have custom audio. Wonderful. Which one was it? Was it this one? There it is. Okay. So now I can copy the ID, but I could also put it on a music disc. There we go. That's the command I want with the whole UUID thing. Take this out, put that down there, paste that, take this, put that there, paste that, and now I think all 3 of them are heartbeats. Oh, because I renamed it Heartbeat. That was smart of me. That was smart of me. If only I had, paid attention to that. People doing things again. Talon, Nightstar, thank you. How do you come up with your ideas, mechanics for the game? I put hundreds of hours into planning Decked Out, probably. And I like game design. So how do I come up with the ideas? I don't know. How does anyone come up with any creative process? They just kind of hit you, think about it, and you just massage the ideas as you get them. Have you ever considered trying Decked Out in another engine like Unreal? I mean, again, I kind of touched on that before. Yeah, Pebbles, Mrs. T designed the whole thing. I kind of touched on the whole Decked Out as a standalone game, and I think it's a little bit flawed unless you have a core community to play the game with. With that said, I would love to make Decked Out and create. That would be bonkers. How amazing and dynamic the dungeon would be, how many traps and stuff you could do, and how simple the redstone would be. That would be amazing. But it's not gonna happen, so don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. It's not gonna happen. Let me do a couple more here actually. Oh wait, hold on. I copied over the ID. Oh wait, I got it right there. It's in my old pasto buffer. Let me get 3 more of these guys. Do I have 3 slots? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You, because we're gonna make. Oh, we're gonna need that many for right now. I forget how many discs this takes. It takes a ton. All right, that one is. I'm getting confused now. That. And heartbeat, this one. That, I think. Breaking news. Yeah, no. Everyone losing their mind about create chicken. Evil notion, don't make me punch you in the face. Chicken isn't the word. What's the word for something that likes to keep its sanity? That's the animal you should be choosing. Breaking your hearts? Yeah. Okay, so I want to do this now. He's got it, so we're gonna go here, here. Oh, how embarrassing, I don't have enough levels. Heartbeat. This one here has got the thing, so we'll do that. We'll do heartbeat. Yes, and I think there's one that I don't have because I don't have the levels for it. But I will check that I put it on there. I did. Okay, let's roll. Tango's cough. Thank you. Sloth. Yeah, I guess you'd call me a sloth. Yeah. Bitty bit hive. Thank you, Tango's cough. You're the best. Did I miss the other purple disc? That one's named. So let's see. Let me select it and do ID. Yeah, we're good. We're good on all of them. Now let me get some rockets while I'm over here. Not being trolled as usual. Okay, now we go a 1, a 2, a 3. A 1, a 2, a 3. Is it even doing it? It is, right? So they're out of sync now. Not much, though. Not much. Troll in the dungeon! So this is the part that there's two options here. I can just tweak it until it sounds right. Brassy, guys, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Yes, absolutely, Brassy. The other option is to actually go count the ticks, which is probably the right answer. That is why previous Tango was so smart and added all this extra delay in here, because he knew that it would take a lot of ticks to get the signal around the other side. So what I want to do is count how many ticks it is between the junction point that I just missed, and now I need to climb back up. All right, between right here, what I need to do is equalize the number of ticks it takes to get from here to there as it takes to get from here to wherever it is over there. So a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 ticks before it gets to there, right? So now we come over here. Remember that 16 ticks, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not even here. 4, 5. I'm in trouble. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so we just need to add, in theory, 2 more ticks, and we're good. And then we'll go sit in the middle here and see if we can hear the difference. Audio test. Sounds pretty perfect to me. What's up, Reckham Tech? How you doing? They sound pretty synced up, right? But more importantly, now I should be able to hear that over before. Remember at the beginning of the stream, I couldn't hear it over here. Now I can. Okay, good. The problem I'm realizing now, though, is that we were at getting the signal down to that far one. I'm gonna have to switch to Redstone Dust because it was I only got 3 right. There's no way I'm gonna get this signal all the way down there in another 3 ticks or whatever. So I might have to switch to redstone dust, which makes me sad. Or I suppose I could just go add a little bit more delay to all of them, which isn't that hard. Yeah, add more delay everywhere else. You got it. So let's do that. Well, I guess let's see how much it's going to take to get down here first. Where do you stop ticking? Right there. Okay. Let me get these in here first. Uh-oh. I don't have rockets on my bar. Make and clank. Well, that was totally productive. Everything got better by that flight. This low ceiling, this has got to come out of here. I got to get this out of here. You're annoying. Oh, hi. Ding. This low ceiling is killing me. Just don't want to dig it out right now. Okay. Where were we? Here. All right, let's carry this down. If you double the delay exactly, it'll work out. You're right. I could add another 6. Well, there's the delay, but then there's the period. I don't know what the period is of between them, and I don't want to deal with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Where's the other one? Yeah, right, nonsense. How much delay is there between the back and the front beat? Well, that would be the period, right? I don't know. I could go measure it, I suppose, but it's easier just to add 4 or 5 observers to each of these and move on. All right, this one is coming in at the X of 490, negative 498 is where the main one comes in. So as long as we're in that general ballpark, we'll be good. I believe we got more to go here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or yeah, right there on it. Sounds good. Yeah. Nope, Oriole, no mouse update. Nope, we've been mouse free for what is it, a week now? Yeah. What's up, Retro? How you doing? Mooney! Have a pause. I scared them. Thank you so much, Mooney. Mouse free since 2022. Yeah. Why are you doing this? I mean, you're watching. That's why. If I'm honest. Are you going to sync Harpy between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, or just sync pairs? All 4 are going to be synced together. Okay. What did I say it was? 490, was it 497 on the X, I think? So let's go doink. $498, was it? Sure. Evil Notion! Thank you. Do you remember back in the 80s? No, I don't remember back in the 80s. You think I'm old? When Oreo had their own ice cream sandwich cookies. There are Oreos with cookies and cream ice cream in the filling. They brought them back. They brought them back. I don't remember them. I'm sure they're tasty and delicious. Fun for the whole family. They're great. I will buy them and relive my childhood glory stuff. Sorry, I don't remember them at all. Evil, nobody likes you. Except me. All right. What's the Y? Oh, I guess the Y of this one doesn't matter. Like, this one is up so high because I knew the spider den was going to be here and I wanted to make it extra high. This one doesn't need to be as high. So we can skedaddle it anywhere right around here. We'll just go up some. What? Got it. Nailed it. Okay. Let's see here. We'll go that. We'll go this. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Why? I'm holding shift and I'm not sliding forward. Why are you hating me? Yeah, there's probably some in my freezer right now and I don't even know it. Genesis holding shift. Gonna break my pick. Yeah. That's good. Well, I guess I should go lower technically. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got coverage everywhere. What's it like being a mod? It's yeah, it's probably horrible. We definitely got to go lower here. This, all right, I need shear power. Give me shears. Ow. Plenty of hearts. Plenty of hearts. I think my seriously is in here somewhere. Didn't I? Where's my seriously? Oh, it's right there, looking right at me. Okay. Let's get a new pick while we're here. New pick while we're here. Do, 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 do. Okay. Would have been quicker to just tear down all that. I cannot fly anywhere today. What is wrong with me? I blame the color black. Let's go right here. Oh no, that's the end of my black wool. People doing subs, thank you. Drama Llama, love your name. Thank you for the 4 months, I appreciate it. The one and only Duck. Thank you for 2 months. Thank you so much. I need to get more of these, more of that. Oh, that looks spawnable. Maybe not. Okay. As we were, where is the thing? Will there be a way for average Joe to play this? When the world download is done, I will leave it in a state that is playable. I swear, like, what is happening with my flying today? Nothing lands. Nothing sticks. Come on! These blocks! Now I don't have jump boost anymore. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here. I'm seriously like just the worst flyer today. Banging into everything. Okay, good enough, right? We're not gonna hit any of the stuff and the things and the stuff, okay? All the skill is on display here. And then we want to go a little bit more here. And then we want to go on a little bit more, but we don't have, so we're just gonna cheat and do this. I'm not going back to get more black wool. Okay. Get more coffee. Oh yeah, coffee, by the way. I today marks the day I might have become a coffee snob. Nightshade, you here? I opened up your gift and I got Nightshade sent me these amazing coffee things, and they're like, I mean, it's like whiskey infused coffee. It's amazing. And I didn't have a coffee grinder or anything. All I have is a Keurig. So my wife, the wonderful Mrs. T, she got me I got a coffee grinder now, and I got a little Keurig because I use the Keurig to do the normal coffee. But now I'm putting the freshly ground beans in there, and I'm packing it in. I'm doing all the things now and everything, right? So I might be a coffee snob, but at least I'm one step closer to it, and it is amazing. Yeah, she's not here. It was so good though, so good. Okay. I could go redstone here. Let's try to do. Let's do that. Explains the fly seals. Probably, yeah. What brand? It's not even like a brand. It's like super custom, amazing, happy fun sauce coffee or something. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What's my next step? An AeroPress or a Gen Max? I don't know what that is. No idea. What's up, Luke? How you doing? Am I streaming under the influence of coffee? I mean, there might have been a cup and now it's gone. Okay. So now we have to go to all of our other ones. This is now the one with the maximum delay. We have to go to all the other ones now and figure out what the delay is to get here and add the appropriate skedoodleosity to that one. Can't even pull that off. What am I even doing? Do I even Minecraft anymore? Okay. Doink. 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 I should be counting right now, but that would be too efficient. Okay. Getting rid of this because it's annoying with extra annoyingness. But you guys see, like, I know I'm working slow because I'm streaming, but you guys see, like, how much work goes into just everything. Like, this is just to get a couple more. All this work I'm doing today is essentially for nothing. It's just so that you can hear the sound a little bit farther away. Everything just takes forever to do. So much work. Okay. So now I guess I could. What's the best way to do this? Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I feel like counting the delay all the way from the beginning is probably the best bet. That way I know the absolute amount that I have to add to all of them. So, okay, here we go. A 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fun speed would be great. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Gah! 22, 23. 23? We'll go 23, right? And then this is the last one here that'll have the skadoodle action on it right there. 23? Is that what I said? I lost count. 23. 23 tick delay. Okay. So now let's go to... We had... What was the other ones? So 7. Okay. You people are smart. Thank you. Oh, Notion. Fantastic. Thank you. Well, it's not this. I'm not counting this one as part of the delay. Because we counted the delay up until this is the last one. So add 7 to all of them. Is that the magic sauce we need? I'm on board for that. Yes. Okay. A lot of observers. I could use repeaters, but I'd rather just be consistent. All right, more observers. Oh wait, I probably have observers in the happy box. 1 second. Observers? Hello? No, of course not. Let's go make some more. Do I have any pre-made here? 11. That's not gonna cut it. Okay. Let me put away some nonsense and we'll make some more stuff. Go away. Good. Isn't it going to be longer when you extend to level 3 and 4? Good point. Good point, but I don't know that I need to sync them up. Because once you're down here, I mean, maybe, let me see. Depending on where level 3 starts, there's really not much overlap, so I don't think I'm going to go through much effort of overlapping them. Oh, and level 3 and 4 not getting a heartbeat? I think they are. Why? Oh, there's the warden heartbeat, right? I forgot. Is that what I said, Zing? I said I'm not going to put a... That sucks. That sucks. Genesis! Genesis donated $5. Just waking up Mooney's people. Oh, I guess you're cool too, I guess. Mooney, that one's for you. Yeah, that Dark, that's what I was gonna say. I could cover it in wool and the players will still hear it, but the warden won't. But the real thing though is it gonna, because I mean obviously the warden makes that sound essentially, but I don't know. That's a problem for future Tango. Take that, future Tango. We'll see. What am I doing here now? Observers. Gobble. Quartz. Da-da-da-da-da. Tango's cough. Bye. Thank you, Tango's cough. And redstone dustification, and some of this, and some of that, and that, and this, and that. Nope. That. Observers, 33 should be. I should make some more. While I'm here. Give me more. Give me more of it. Give me more of this. Oh, I am low on cobble. Future Tango's gonna hate me, yeah. Listen, present Tango's been pretty good to Future Tango recently. He might be sticking it to him right now. That's fine, right? That's why Future Tango's there. So that he can be pooped on by present Tango. Okay. Go away. Put some of the redstone back. Doinky. Put some of this back. Doinky. We're good. All over, yes, 2-story. Yeah, Gladchill, exactly. I was like, I could have got it done, but then I would have been broke. So I'd rather just have more. Okay, so 7 I need to add to each one of these based on what you smart people said. I'll take your word for it. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can go 6, 7. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. Might have put them the wrong way. Might have put them the wrong way. Flawless. Hold on. Oh. Am I... That's backwards. Did I just add this one? Oh, the heartbeat system is very angry at me. Ooh, I did it through the wrong circuit. Fantastic. Sorry, clank detectors. Everything's fine. As you were. I should get out of the dungeon now. Okay, that one is fine. Everybody's looking the right way. There's no problems here. Everything's great. All right, so I can only add a few here. Where am I gonna add all this delay? Dun, 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 dun. I could add it right here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. You know what? Technically, if I'm smart, why am I doing it here when I could just do it once over yonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Stupid face. Someone probably shouting that for the last 5 minutes before the split, and they're both covered now. I just do it like right here, or we'll do it right here because it's nice and open over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. He finally realized, yes. Because it will affect every line. Well, this is only... The only purpose of this is for heartbeats. So I just affected that one and that one. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Right here is why I need that AB system, because the sound is longer than this. This is the max heartbeat soundification here. So now I've got to add 7 right here because we already have the thing with the thing. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now everything should be great. Oh, it gets quiet there. Oh, because there's no music just in here. Nothing gets past me. Okay. Yeah, we'll slow it down. We'll slow it down, but I gotta go get... Well, let's build this thing first. Right? Right. Ow! Let's go right here and try to build this thing again. Based on the stuff. Is it really giving you guys a headache? I can turn it off. I can turn it off. All you party poopers. All right, hang on. Bam. I'll have to turn it on again later, but for now, we'll get some peace. Okay. It will turn off in a second, I think. It's slow. It's in the process of slowing down. Jumanji! I know. Okay, that. Torchy. Blocky. And then it goes... I think it doesn't really matter which way I go here. We'll go this way. Repeater. And then this guy is going backwards to get locked. He's going into a block. This is where I want the 2 slabs. Think. Dust. And I think we want the torch there, and I gotta go down here. It should have turned off completely. Let me go see. Gotta get all those snowballs back in there. Should be off. Off. Okay. That's weird. So I think that delay might need to be longer so that I can turn off a max. Might not be long enough to fully disable a max clank. We'll see. Dinosaur Lady, hello. What kind of things do you do on your stream? I play on Hermitcraft. Right now I'm working on Decked Out, my ridiculously complex, overly complicated dungeon exploring game, card collecting, trade 'em all game. Right now specifically, we're working on the heartbeat system. Was it higher than max? Oh, I mean, the Fireblade doesn't mean max is max. There's only so many snowballs in the thing, so I don't think it can get higher than it can get, if that makes sense. But honestly, I don't remember how the redstone works, so meh. These are the things I need to relearn again. Doink, doink, doink. And I'll check my pictures again. We've got a dust and a oh right, that goes there, and then we've got a torch right there. Right, I can do it. There it is. Nailed it. And now this one. That one goes like, yep, just like that. That's exactly what I wanted. First try, nailed it. Gonna fall again. Okay, so this is right. This is where I had to reverse the thing. I didn't want to. So we'll go there. We'll go repeater there, and then these both go into solid blocks, I believe. And on the other side of these is the droppers. We'll go there because they got to be facing opposing. Give me jump boosts. Worst. Climb. Am I hitting my head on something? Nope, I'm just extra bad at this game. Talon Nightstar, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Talon, I appreciate that. Kind words. It was a mini paragraph of awesomeness. Thank you so much. Toot! Exactly. Oh, Alderaan Plus. It's been 5 months now. I've been working on this project, as much as I heard to say it. Like, it's hard to remember how everything works. That's definitely not what we want there. So that's all. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at, is like, I have to go back and start remembering some of these systems now. Hopper, we'll cover that and cover that. Here's my gripe. Why is just on a hopper, everyone knows it's standard. You got to put a block with an inventory above it to reduce lag, right? Composters being the kind of standard one, right? Because it doesn't have processing or it doesn't update itself. Great. Why doesn't a solid block work? Why isn't the hopper smart enough to just say, oh, there's a solid block above me, stop doing checks because nothing can fit inside me? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. How long did the Empire's crossover last? I want to say it was like 6 weeks. Might have been 8. Okay, I need that now. One inventory slot. It's scanning for contents. Right, but it shouldn't. Once there's a block above it, it should not have to scan for contents. Or are you asking why is the composter good noises? I probably missed what you were responding to. There can be items inside solid blocks. Yeah. Who cares? Don't pick those up. That's my answer. "14-year-old spaghetti code." I mean, yeah. I wouldn't say Minecraft is spaghetti code. I've seen much worse code bases. It's not as bad as everyone says it is. Let's see. Exactly, Evil. Exactly. Bing, winner. All right, I need dust on top of those. Dust there, dust there. We'll go solid block right on top or next to that, and that there. And then these are... All right, let's not make the same mistake we made last time. Let's put the droppers adjacent to it. And I think that's... I need an upwards facing one right there. Yes, yes, I remember trying to get that. And that. No, no blocks. No blocks. There and there. Skadoodle over here. And hopper to complete the loop. I think we're good. I think we're good. Burr. 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 Yeah, I think so. I'm just here to troll him and eat Oreos, and I'm all out of Oreos. Okay, Duke Nukem. Do you have any merch, Tango? Honestly, I have no idea where this sweatshirt came from, but I've been wearing it more than I care to admit lately. It's super comfy, but I don't think it's actually in one of the stores. It was in like one of the old stores or something, but we do have, there's a link down below. There's a link right there. TechBot's got it covered. There are sweatshirts and stuff there, but Mrs. T on her list for this week is to revamp all the merch. Go see what new products there are, everything, come up with new hoodies, new all the stuff. So I would wait. If you're going to buy something, I would wait and wait a week or so. And I'm going to get on her case, and there should be all sorts of new stuff popping up, I think. Yeah, no, it's zip ups. We're going to definitely get a zip up in there. Absolutely. Yep, that was the top priority. It's been requested many times. So there will definitely be a zip up hoodie in there. All right. Music discs. I need to get 6 more of them. Let me go get one of these as the master. Oh wait, I probably still have the... Yeah, we still got the thing right there. I don't need to get it. Uh-oh, this is where I'm gonna die. Bring back the boomers. Oh, is this true, Evil? Are you? She's actually like making a grocery list today, so I think Oreo ice cream sandwiches may have just found their way onto the shopping list. Sounds like your boomer's hoodie is getting worn out. That's good. That's good. Okay. More discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would like to go get some XP so that I can name these, but technically it doesn't matter. All right. Skadoodle, go. Good. All right, if this all works, it's gonna be amazing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are we even getting updates over here? We're probably not even getting updates yet. I haven't seen them come by. Yeah, right. So, oh, because the heartbeat's not on. Duh. You still have a decked out pillow? That's amazing. Later, Line. You're still here. Will there be decked out to hoodies and stuff? Yes. Yes. I would say wait till the launch of decked out. This season's decked out, and there will be new stuff, possibly with this guy or that guy. That just got awkward. Or that guy or that guy. Okay, there we go. All right, let's turn on the heartbeat. If it gives you a headache, I apologize. I need to test it. I think I can simulate a clankification here. Clank add. Bloop. There should be a little bit less. Yep, a little bit less in there. Here we go. Let's add a few more because it's super slow. Pork chop power! That does need to be an item, you're right. Honestly, there's like so many sayings now. Powers of observation, years among training, pork chop power. We gotta get some of these on some mugs or something. And thus the coffee was empty. And Tango was sad. I don't know about that one, Genesis. Possibly not. This redstone is definitely not right. Hold on. Yeah, that's not doing anything. This is all wrong here. What am I doing with my face? Hold on. Oh, I gotta redo this whole thing again. This whole thing is wrong. Oh no, extra sad. Oh wait. Oh, maybe it can be salvaged. Hold on. That in. That. And then that. And then that's gotta be. There was my slabbies there. Oh, we're making things up, kids. Luthien, thank you for the piece of pie. Interesting. Valid. Very valid, Luthien. You got it. Oh, I gotta put items in here now. I think we just salvaged it with some makeshift redstone. Luthien, thank you very much. Oh, nailed it. Lub dub. Lub dub. JJ Scratch. Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds good. Sir Ripoff of the maple variety. Thank you so much for the thick slice of pie. 3141, 10 slices of pie. You legend. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Thank you. I was planning to do a Redstone stream, or did chat badger him into it? I was planning it, Red Dragons, but we've just concluded our Redstone on stream. That was super amazing, happy, fun time, exciting. Dreas, thank you. Hi from Poland. Wish you a good day. I am having a fantastic day. Thank you so much. Dreas, is that Dreas and Thea? I probably butchered it, but thank you so much. Benny Boy, thank you for 35 months. 35 months. All right, now we need to see if this is all synced up. Toot! It's Timmy the magical pig. Toot! Wait, if Timmy's a magical pig and he's making toot noises, I don't need Timmy's toots. I think we're synced up. I don't know what caused that clank, and that's frightening. I think we're good here. I'm trying to test my heart You guys are scoring goals left and right over here. I'm trying to test the heartbeat system. OP Media, thank you. You are truly too kind. 3046. To think you're going to know who you were, and now, well, I can't get enough of your content. Thank you so much. OP Media, I appreciate you so much. Shh. We're testing. I think we're good. I think we're 100% good, and this blows my mind that we actually got this. You guys nailed it with the +7 delay. Saved me a lot of time. Yeah, scored more goals than the Coyotes. I mean, yeah. True story. True story. Hey kids, we're done. What did I say? An hour? Try 2. Took 2 hours. Took 2 hours. But we did it, and I'm happy because I've been procrastinating on that task for quite some time now. Now we have at least levels 1 and 2 are fully heartbeatificated, which is good. You like avocado toast with dry onion tangle? What? No. Ooh, I don't know. I ain't part of that. Okay. Let's see. We may have choices of what the next Happy Fun Time activity might be. Get all that scaffolding bits, or at least most of it. Okay. That's amazing. Okay, good. You guys want to walk through the dungeon? Other tasks that may or may not be enticing to nobody. 2 more heartbeat systems done. Stairs up and down structure. So here's the deal. Here's the let me put my redstone bits away here before I spray them everywhere. Hold on a second. Doink doink. Doink 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 doink. Good. 1 second. I'm gonna get some more rockets, and we're gonna go inside the dungeon a little bit and discuss if I can figure out how to get to my storage room. Okay, this goes here. Rockets go here. That then. Louise with the piece of pie. Honk. I really get to see you live, so I couldn't resist. Thank you so much. I know, yeah, we're going a little bit later today because we started later. Pull for shulker finding. I don't know. I mean, we just want to fly around. I mean, we could just take a tour of what did I call this place? Deep Frost Citadel. We could take a tour of Deep Frost Citadel and look for the box. It might be somewhere. But we could go through the thing. That surface hailer. Thank you. When was the foghorn implemented? I didn't stream last week. It was at the end of the week before Surface, because Evil Notion, in all his jerkiness, and by that I mean being a good friend, was reminding me that certain donations, I was becoming numb to them and the sound was getting mixed with my music. So I said, okay. And this is what we got. Okay, let's go see if we can find our... See if we can go find... I don't know if it's up here. I don't think so. I don't think I took it off over here. I want to work on this. I've been saying that for 6 months now. I want to go work on this. I don't think I left it in here anywhere. I recorded an intro bit over here. Nope. I don't think it's going to be up here. This is the entrance. Someday we're actually going to be able to join this game. Ellie Kitty, thank you for 2 years of monk training. What are the gray blocks in the basalt row? Those are blast furnaces. This is a very expensive floor. It's blast furnaces and what are these, smithing tables? Yeah, smithing tables, blast furnaces, and yeah. I actually really like this floor. I think it fits perfectly for this build and the color scheme and everything. Super happy with this room. And Why is that there? Why? That was not missing before. Did you link it with snow and build with it? Yeah, Doc, I did. Cauldrons are good ceiling textures. Yep. Where is it? I don't know. It's the kind of thing where it's just gonna appear someday. Sir Ripoff Mabel, thank you. 10 gift subs. Thank you so much. Subomity. Absolutely. All right, let me go turn off the clank. I'm so satisfied, so happy that that's all done, honestly. Like that's good stuff. Okay. Chat has eyes, you don't. We can help. This is a true story. Let's I just feel like there's a better chance of me finding it by like remembering where I took it out, but I don't know. Let me put away my what is it? P. Sherman Wallaby Way. It's gonna be like just stuck in the storage system somewhere is my guess. Oh, that just went to the abyss. Cool, that's gone forever. Doink. There it is. Good. Okay. It's on Empires. Yeah, check on Empires. I wish I had supplies on Empires. I don't know. I don't think it's probably like, let's see here. Oh, I know where it might be. This was my hey bada swing bada. Got it. I knew it because this was my little temporary station over here. We got it. Doink. I'm happy. Okay. Yeah, this was all the setup gear for level 2. Everything I needed to build level 2. And obviously we didn't use a tenth of the resources that I thought I would need. All right, let me pick up this guy. And okay, let's go inside. Is there, if there's not, I think I have a hole in the top to come. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fine. No, wait, where? How do I get in here? Did I not leave a pork chop power? Found it, stream done. Yeah. Play the game. Yeah, I wish. Okay, we're gonna go and do that. Bloop. Oh, that was a stair too. Oh, I had a ladder right there. You put the stair back. Doink. Okay. So one of the things I need, and I don't remember if I talked about this in the video. Hey Red, how are you doing? Is an iconic, small, identifiable structure, box, what have you, that represents a access point to get between levels, if that makes sense, right? So I want to build a structure like here, right? Say it was made out of quartz, you know, something like this, right? Right? And then you see it and you're like, aha, that's the level up or the level down. And I go in there and then I don't know if I go straight up here. I'm thinking more like there's probably going to be stairs back here. I'll probably tear this out and the stairs will go out in the back, but this right here needs to lead to right there. I'm kind of thinking something with deep slate, but maybe something like a multi-layered thing. I don't know. So we could talk about that and decide what that's going to be. Pink terracotta. There it is. Always. Tellerain. Bringing it home. No glazed terracotta. But I need these in a lot of places. I need them here. I need one all the way down over there. And then I need one at the end of the dungeon that we will now stroll through. The mushroom forest. The crystal caves. Right here, there's going to be a I think I'm going to do like a pretty, I don't want to say difficult, a mediocre drip leaf parkour challenge right here, because this path is very much the path of least resistance right now. So I need to add some resistance to it. One of the key components of level design, especially for this, is you have to look at all the different possible ways, because most of the time players are just going to be like, I need to get through level 2, right? They're going to come in from whatever it is over there, and they're going to be like, I need to get to the other exit, which is over there, yonder-ish, right? So whatever the easiest path, if there's one path to get from point A to B that's the easiest, that's the way everyone's going to go. So I have to find whatever that easiest path, find whatever that easiest path is, and add a little bit of resistance to it, add a little bit of road bump to it, or danger, or something to make them consider going other places. And then I keep doing that until all the possible ways that you can go, at least to me, feel like I'm not sure which way I would pick. And then I know I'm at least in the ballpark. Inevitably, every player is going to pick a direction that they think is the easiest way, and they'll probably go that way all the time. But as long as all the players don't pick that direction, I'm happy. So that's one of the things, and I'll be monitoring the players. If everyone starts going a certain way, that way is going to get a little bit harder. That's the plan. Astashi, thank you for the 481. Did I pronounce that right? Been really enjoying watching your season 8 episodes and VODs lately. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying them. Can't wait to see how Decked Out turns out. I am incredibly excited to see this played. I am a little afraid it's too big of a project, both to build and to play, but we'll see. We'll see. What's up, Common Ghost? How you doing? Just asked Etho where'd he go. Well, I'm just going to watch where Etho goes. After he's played the game 30 times, then I'll start watching where he goes. Anyways, so there's gonna be apparently tropical fish in here, and there's gonna be a boat in the back here, and I'm gonna get B-dubs to build that for me because that's gonna be amazing. And then over here is this right here, which is totally not done, is where the exit goes down, down to level 3, which is gonna be like down some stairs, and here we go. It's gonna do level 3 right there. So I'm showing you that because that's another location where I need that like iconic structure of like stairs up, stairs down here. A little like with pufferfish, maybe. What I wanted to do was make boats a thing so that like you could acquire a boat, which would make getting across the lake a lot safer. Obviously, because you'd be faster, you know, because there's either going to be trident wielding drown in there or pew pew laser beam fish, rain, guardians. Is either going to be trident wielding drown or guardians in there, either one of which having a boat would be infinitely easier to get across. But people are reminding me that stupid players that are smart like Etho are going to use the boat to then get to places where they shouldn't be allowed to get without jump boost and stuff. Like, for instance, I'll show you, like, if I give people a boat, can I get across this without killing my face? Here we go. Everything's fine. Okay. For instance, oh wait, this is the, oh, I'm lost in my own dungeon. That's up to the spider den. Hang on. Down. Nope. Still lost. How do I? Is there a left turn here? I don't know the dungeon very well. Oh, I think there's something over here. It is. This is what I want. Yeah. We almost died. Yeah. Oh, that's all ugly and stuff. I don't like this at all one bit here. What are you doing here? Why are you? You're dumb. Oh, I think the water was supposed to come up this high. Is my water supposed to be one block higher here? Maybe. I don't know. This is a dead end. There's definitely gonna be an artifact hidden right there. So now is the point when I'm lost and don't know how to get anywhere in my dungeon. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Okay. This now goes up to, like, for instance, right here, right? Getting up there, there's only one way, and it's to come down that tunnel up there. But if you had a boat, you'd just be like, burp, you know? And then that's no good. So boats would be too powerful. So I'm really torn now what to do. What do you guys think about the boat thing? Because it would be super fun to like, oh, I did something extra to get the boat so that I could get across the lake. Frostwalker? Oh, I mean, I suppose that's an alternative way of getting across, but that's almost too easy because it not only makes you fast, or probably doesn't make you fast, but it just completely makes you safe, right? Because you have ice under you. They can't blast you or anything. Where a boat is like, you still got to keep going, and if you bump into something, you might get laser blasted. Depth Strider boots would help. But I mean, any boots with enchantments, let's be honest, is a pain, right? I would need hundreds of those boots with those enchantments. And that's just a pain. Lily pads. Oh, and do the whole jump thing. I mean, we're not MLG here. I know Scar's got just jumps, but I don't think there's too many hermits. Maybe Cub that can jump across the lake and place lily pads. Or are you just saying the lily pads are already there? Dolphin's Grace is too hard to manage. Think boats are okay, except that they can be used to break boundaries, legitimate game mechanics. You're just saying go with it, Nate, I suppose. I guess the player would feel clever doing it, but it does really circumvent a lot of the dungeon. Ender Pearl, too dangerous. Is there a Scar here? Did I summon him? Did I pull him out of lurk? What did he say? He's like, he can do it, I'm sure. Is it done yet? Yes, it's done. Come on in, Scar. Come on in. You can run it. I'll be the Ravager. Rawr. Rawr. Bite, bite, rawr, and stuff. Oh, look. More secret packages that need to be cleaned out here. No! Jake the Mango. Oh, Jake Mango. Thank you for the piece of pie. Make a terminal allows you access to a one-time use boat dispenser that destroys after use. How would it... Oh, make a token. How would you make a one-time boat use, though? Am I being stupid? Boats don't have durability, so... Just as dangerous as real Ravager's car. Yeah, yeah. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Forbid break. Yeah, I mean, there could be house rules. There's always the house rule option, but it's kind of like a buzzkill or whatever, right? Like you come up with this idea and like, all right, I'm not supposed to do that, even though that would be cool right now. I'd rather just not be an option, but the idea to trade the boat back in, yes, I was going to give them heavy inspiration, we'll say. Like maybe you can rent a boat. Like so for instance, this is one option, right? You can go into the dungeon with 8 gold coins and rent a boat. And when you return the boat, you get your 8 gold coins back. But there's obviously the risk if you die, you lose those 8 gold coins. Like something like that is it's a boat rental system, yeah. And that's great. And then it also kind of cleans up itself too, because not too many people are going to leave the dungeon without returning the boat. So it cleans itself up so that there's always a boat there for the next person. If I don't have some heavy incentive for them to return the boat, then there's going to be boats all over the dungeon because no one's going to care, and they're just going to be flip, blah, 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 and then it's just going to be boat city, and then we're done. And then it's literally have like totem poles everywhere. It looked like season 8 all over again. What about leftover boats when people die? Yeah, there will be cases where I have to go in and clean up. There would be a boatload of them. Yes, I have to go in and clean up dead boats for sure. Enderbram, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Y'all have a clear empty boats command? No. Make them trade their boat for their compass. Woo! There is an idea I had of where I'm gonna have force the player to give up their compass one time, and I think it'll be good because it'll be very surprising when they get to it and they're not gonna want to do it, but they're gonna have to do it. Okay. Let's see, what other ideas? Oh, I got some nonsense right here that needs to be clogged up. Gobble there. Good enough. No one will know any better. All right, this tunnel right here, I think we're going to make a trap. And maybe we'll do this in stream one day because this will be fun. I want to put some... I got to add a whole bunch of traps in this place, first of all. But one of the traps I want to do right here, because it's kind of a decent long straight run. There's going to be some skulk sensors here and probably like right here. And I'm going to try to detect which way you're running based on skulk sensors and stuff. We'll see. But if I can detect that, I'm going to make... hidden in these walls on both sides, we're going to load up with dispensers full of arrows. So this is going to be a very much a Indiana Jones hallway here. Like, you're going to have to either trigger it and stop and let the arrows go off, or maybe I don't know what the answer is. We're gonna have to, and you guys can help me, but we're gonna have some way of getting through here that if you just run straight, you're gonna get peppered and be sad, and it'll be great. And little traps like that, like eventually you learn them and you avoid them, or you know how to navigate around them, and that's good, because it's anytime the player can feel good about knowledge and use that knowledge to their advantage, it adds fun. So I'm not trying to kill people with the traps. I'm actually trying to make them feel good about running the dungeon and feel like their knowledge is useful. That's really the goal. Etho has a way to detect player direction in his Let's Play. Okay. I mean, I would imagine two skulk sensors really close together. You could probably use like lock repeaters and detect or something like that. That would be my first guess. I still have not seen anything. What Scar has said, so he's lurking. I missed it. All the bits, love the bits. Spring fire with the biddies. Thank you. What about making the boat an option for the black market and make them return it within the dungeon for some incentive or reward, such as embers? Yeah. I wouldn't want to give them embers, because then you can convert gold to... Oh, I guess you didn't specify how they would get it if they have to pay for it, but the black market isn't going to be available every run. I have two concepts I'm playing with for the black market. One is the entrance to it is in potentially a different location every time you play the game. The black market itself will be in the same location, but it will have 3 entrances. Those 3 entrances will probably be on different levels, and whichever one is open is randomized each level, so you have to go find it. Number 2, I'm thinking of having a card that you have to put in your deck that opens. It's like a permanent card that you put in your deck that opens the black market. You know, does that whole process to randomize it and then open it. So I think both of those, and there may be a negative side effect. Like that card may say opens the black market, but some badness here, right? So if you want to go to the black market, you got to pay the cost, which I kind of like. Tiki Hut boat rental space. Doing the boat rental is fine, and I think that's. I could easily say, hey, you know, if you bring in coins, or if you've got coins on that dungeon run, you can get a boat for 5 coins. And if you return the boat, you get your 5 coins back, right? It's just the use of the boat. Like I'll show you, there's a spot over here, right? I'm trying, and I'm going to be adding more. Oh, this is, I'm going to die over my own dungeon here. This is going to be the embarrassing part here. There's many parts in the dungeon where I'm trying to make jump boost be a very appealing thing. And I will be the first to admit that there's not enough of them yet. This is one of them right here, though. If you have jump boost here, you can skedoodle right over that wall. And I know there's like, I don't think you can make this jump here. Maybe I'll obviously check all the surrounding areas, make sure you can't parkour to it and stuff like that. But with the boat, it's just like boop, and it's trivial to get across, right? So the boat negates the need for jump boost. And there's going to be some things in there's already one in level 1. There's going to be a bunch here, and the deeper you go, jump boost will get more and more important, so that when jump boost goes off, what I want the player to think is like, hear that notification that I have jump boost, and then think, because I know the dungeon, what areas around me can I only access with jump boost? And I should go over to them now, because it's going to be a heavy reward there. Like there might be like a place where there's almost always frost embers waiting, so that it's, if you get a jump boost, you know, oh, I'll go over there and pick up 3 frost embers to incentivize them to put jump boost in their deck. But you lose the boat. You don't lose the boat, because you just go over it and punch it and pick it up again, right? Ravager getting stuck in a boat is problematic. Yeah, that too. Guardians getting stuck in boats. Zombies getting stuck in boats. Boats bring in all the problems. So yeah, I don't know. So maybe the problem isn't, because you know how I was saying over here was through the mushroom forest currently feels like the path of least resistance. Maybe it's not if there's no boats, because you have that much more lake to traverse. Maybe the idea of going from here to over there is terrifying because you have to actually get in and swim. Maybe that's okay. And then maybe I balance which way you go around that. I'm gonna catch up with what you guys say. You're right. I knew wardens couldn't. I didn't remember if ravagers could go in boats. I know ravagers can go in minecarts though, so I thought they could go in boats too. You could use vines to climb across. I mean, only if there's a path to do that, and I don't think there will be. Unless you're suggesting I intentionally make that path, then that would be interesting, I suppose. I'll be honest, a lot of people saying Dolphin's Grace, I don't know. I'll admit, I don't know enough about Dolphin's Grace. I mean, I know it makes you faster, but I don't know what triggers it and distance. Does the dolphin only trigger it under a certain condition, or is it just as soon as you get close to the dolphin, it triggers it? But then I got to keep that dolphin alive and stuff. Etho uses a lot. I should ask him. Okay, yeah. Yeah, PBX. I'm going to have a bit with B-Dub soon. I already mentioned it to him this week that I want to talk about the Goonie ship. And when I say Goonie ship, it doesn't mean it's going to look like the Goonie ship. I'm just going to have him build whatever boat he wants down here, to be clear. Guardians would try to kill the dolphin. Yeah, there you go, Arkin. Unfortunate. Now, I was originally going to do, like I said, trident wielding drown, just because I feel like they fit the theme a little bit more than laser beam fish. But people are saying that trident wielding drown will eventually hit each other and kill each other, where the guardians can't. So that is a little bit of a advantage, or a little bit more pull to using guardians. But it depends how hard it is for me to get a trident wielding drown down here. I have a feeling it's going to be a huge pain. So I don't know. Not that getting guardians down here, getting either of them down here is going to be a huge pain. Etho built Dolphin's Grace stations in his recent Hermitcraft episode. Oh, cool. I'll definitely go watch it then. All right. I know he just put out a Hermitcraft episode, like starting the base or something like that. Getting Ravagers and Wardens down here doesn't scare me at all, Nate. I mean, it's work, but it's the raid farm honestly isn't that far, and I'm just gonna do what I did for the prank in season 8 to make the Ravager sorter on that. And I'll have hundreds of Ravagers queued up in the nether to pull over here whenever I want. That's the plan for that. And Wardens, we can just make a Warden farm in wherever the nearest Skulk Town is, whatever that stuff's called. What about underwater rails? Minecarts can be auto-destroyed. Are you suggesting underwater rails, or... Oh, auto-destroyed in the sense that I see what you're saying. So maybe you pay a fee and then boop, it pops out a minecart that you get in, and that scoots you through the water. Interesting. It's not very on story, on brand, but it does kind of work, I guess. Yeah, it's like a ferry essentially. Yeah, pay the money, get across, and I can just fluctuate. Is there any way we can make that fun? The minecart could go under the lake, right? So you're kind of risking it. You're going fast, but you might be going right through the heart of some badness. I gotta think about that. Can I reskin the minecart? Not easily now. Make it a gamble, 50-50 that you stay underwater so you drown. I mean, a 50-50 would be a bit risky. I don't think anyone would want to risk 50-50, but I see your point, Nate. Maybe there's a risk associated to it. And maybe you just take a couple ticks of damage. Yeah. This lake though, right here, I mean, this is when people think of level 2, this is what I want them to think about. This massive room here. There's all kinds of, I don't know how well I showed it off in the video or not, but first of all, underneath is going to have all sorts of hidden goodies to encourage you to explore the bottom of the lake while being attacked. But there's a lot of these like little dead ends back here and stuff. So I can absolutely hide tons of what do you call it? Artifact locations back here or whatever I want. Another one back there, another one over there. They're everywhere. Multiple paths of rail with buttons that you can pre-program to ride, not knowing which one. Oh, so it randomizes which path you take through the water. Interesting. It would be cool to put a TNT launcher on the boat with just a very short range on it, just like where you see the TNT come out of the boat and then depth charge into the water. I mean, that would kill whatever we got in the water, but that would be awesome. What I was planning on doing, because I'm giving away all the spoilers here, the boat when I talk to B-dubs, I'm gonna have the boat have probably on the front of it or something have some trap doors that are tilted up, but somehow I'll trigger redstone maybe when hazard gets too high and they're gonna fold down and there's gonna be some skeletons that are peeking in those so that when you're going through the water, some arrows are shooting at you. I think that'll be a good one. It's a good example of something to do with hazard. I'm avoiding ender pearls. If I'm perfectly honest, ender pearls are just too powerful and flexible in what you can do. So I don't think I'm gonna have ender pearls anywhere in this game this time. Too easy to get outside the dungeon. Too easy to just, yeah. How is hazard triggered again? Hazard's triggered by time right now, but I was recently, and not that this is that much of a deviation, but I was thinking of tying it to cards played. So like every time a card is played, a certain amount of chance has hazard increasing or something. The idea though is that clank is triggered by you making noise and being clumsy going through the dungeon. If you hold shift, you can avoid most, if not all, clank. However, if you hold shift, you're going slow. So I want to put a counter into that to speed you, to force you to go fast. If you go super slow through the whole dungeon, you're going to take a long time. And first of all, you're going to run out of cards. Second of all, I want something pushing against that. And that's why hazard being on time, I think is a good, you're like, I need to go fast so that the dungeon doesn't, all the traps don't start activating, but I can't go too fast. So the ideal way to play the game, I think, is that you, over time, you learn where some of these clank detectors are, quite frankly, and you like run, shift, run, shift underneath them, and then that's what the pros will do, I think. But we'll see. What if you use an Elder Guardian's mining fatigue to keep players from breaking boats? Yeah, I mean, first of all, getting an Elder Guardian in here would be a massive project. But I would do it if I thought the advantage was good. However, preventing them from breaking boats doesn't prevent them from using boats to cheat and use boats to get where they don't want to. Like, I suppose if they can't break their boat, then they can't get their refund, which will then, after learning that, will discourage them from using the boat. But then they can't return their boat because they can't break. Like, if I take a boat from here to get to the other side, I can't pick up the boat to give it back to the thing that gives me my refund. So I wouldn't be able to do boat rental. Use the boat to open a door to leave the lake. I mean, yeah, but then it doesn't even have to be a boat. It could be anything, right? Do boats break on cactus? Oh, so you have to drive it into the cactus? I see what you're saying. That's how you return the boat, maybe? Saber, thank you for the 375. Bronco Mama, thank you for the biddies. What about underwater laser tag? Basically, get to the other side while dodging. Set up magma blocks for breathing and rocks. Oh yeah, little pillars to hide along the way. Yeah, I mean that's kind of fun, Saber, right? If the idea is you're like, you have to, jump in the water, right? And immediately, of course, I wouldn't have an elytra. You're looking for pillars. I mean, just like you would do when you go into a guardian temple or whatever, right? You're like trying to break line of sight. So you would want to weave through the pillars to constantly break line of sight. That's not bad. That's not bad. Kind of fun. The lighting took a long time, Zing. Getting all the glow lichen up in the ceiling and stuff. Because I didn't want the ceiling to be dark. I wanted it to be that huge sense of. I missed a block over there. I wanted that you'd be able to see the ceiling very clearly, or at least get a sense of the size of the room. And I think it turned out pretty good. I think I gotta clip that guy right there though. Can't use magma though, because it'll hurt whatever monsters are in here. Yeah. Is there a gist stream in the close future? Probably Thursday, as far as I know. We haven't really talked about it. We usually don't talk about it until Wednesday. Any secrets in the ceiling? Not yet, but I almost definitely will have something off of one of these vines, you know, where you do this. And then once you're up here, you can like right through something there. Absolutely. This room will have many. I would say there's probably going to be at least 15 secret things in this room, or one of the dead end things around it. There's going to be a lot going on in this room. What else? This right here. Vindicta, thank you for the piece of pie. Why not have both Guardians and Trident drowned? You can have the drown hidden in underwater pillars and revealed. Oh, I see. Vindicta. That's actually a good idea. Thank you for the piece of pie. Instead of just put the Trident drown in here, just don't let them free roam and put them in places that are strategic. Almost like what was the Iron Farm season 6, where I killed the iron golems with tridents. I mean, it's like, I think it was 6. Yeah, basically they can't possibly hit each other. So, and maybe they don't even have to be locked into a position. Maybe they have like a little area they can roam. But I feel like if I do that cleverly and they're all like in the walls or something, that's actually a really good idea, Vindicta. So you could have like, yeah, maybe. I gotta think about that. I'm gonna write that down because that's the best feedback of the stream so far. I like that. Trident drowned in walls, etc., so that they can't hit each other. And that's a good point. I could tie their exposure, if you will, them gaining line of sight to the lake. I could tie that to hazard. So even at a low hazard level, you know, like hazard starts at 0, probably go up to like 16 or something like that. Even at like hazard 2, 3, 4, or 5, those could start opening up to make the make going in the lake even more treacherous. I like that. Imagine if 110 buttons was a secret. Oh yeah, Zing. Like, imagine I just had like buttons everywhere, right? Just start doing this. But only like some of them did something. I like that. I'm a fan of that. I mean, now I just want to. Oh no, I broke my thing, and now there's probably spawnable right here. Yep, because I just broke that. Ah. All right. Well, I need to go get some lichen here. I'll put this here as a reminder. I like that. And honestly, the other thing is I really want a lot of clues in here. If you guys remember, where is it? Up in the level 1, which we're going to go to. Up at level 1, there's the, you know, what people started calling like the Necromancer's Library or something like that. You know, I want to put, and honestly, I don't think many people are going to go down there unless they have a, unless the artifact is down there. So let me see. How do I get there again? Down here. This place is already getting huge. Ignore the purple blocks there. This room here, right? No one's going to come down here unless... Oh, now I'm clanking it up. Unless they have an artifact down here. So what I think I might do is like, you know, maybe these books have some information about them. And maybe those books, I come in here once a week and change these books out with different, was light level bad? Light level should be good in here. Yeah, light level's just right in here. If there's always a new little piece of information in these books. And it might be little things like, hey, in level 3, there's a button next to the skedoodler that you might want to press. And of course, I'll put some lore around it and stuff like that. But, you know, I think that would be fun. Knowledge is a good thing. Bold of you assuming the hermits will read. Well, I mean, if they don't want to read, that's fine. I just want to reward those that do. Skedoodle lore. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, James. Basically, hey, there's this dead end thing, but you're going to start to value going there because you'll learn things over time. I'll slowly start revealing many secrets of the dungeon by going to that room and reading. Are you going to invite Empire's SMP back to play Decked Out? That's not my decision. I don't know if the gateway will be open and all that stuff. We'll have to see. Oh, you have to cover that up. There's still a lot of holes in here. Oh, and this, I didn't talk about this. This right here, if you guys remember, danger, depth charges in use. This is going to be a quick way to, I mean, it's a secret, right? But, you know, and here I'm only telling a few thousand people. It's going to be a quick way to get from level 1 to essentially bypass all of level 2, right? Because you're going to come in here. This is all going to be water, right? This whole thing is going to be water, probably right up to this level here. If you go in here and start swimming in here, Skulk sensor, insert magic here, right? TNT depth charges are going to be released. And they're going to start splashing, right? And I don't know if it's going to be as you're swimming down, or if when you get down. There's a reason why I didn't it's so cool that we're like navigating through the dungeon. I'm actually getting excited here about how it all connects together. This right here is actually going to be a room. I purposely didn't design this yet. It's going to be a essentially an obsidian enclosed room that you can come down from up there, swim down and land here, and one way or another you're gonna have to dodge a lot of explosions. But if you make it through, boom, level 3 right there. So it's a super high risk, high reward way. If you're like, listen, I need to get all the way down, this is a super difficult run, I need to get down to level 4 quick, I think I might take the risk, right? So then they might take the plunge and go down through here. Plus it's something you'll start learning the timing of it, you know, it's not going to be random. And then, you know, so maybe someone who's good, boom, you just bypassed all of level 2. One way, of course, you won't be able to swim back up, but a bunny slippers trap for Papa K. I love it. Yeah. Yes, we call it the explodey room. Are the compasses going to tell you the floor? No. Yes, universal shadows there. When you get a compass, it's not only going to obviously point to a lodestone, it's also the name of the compass is going to say the level. They'll be custom named on an anvil to say what level of the dungeon you need to go to. Oh, that sound is so good. So is that sound, but I like the heartbeat sound. Closing things up here. Hold on. The Wheezy of Oz, the piece of pie. Honk. There's been a lot of good ideas. How about a bad one? Naming the trident wielding killers with the dungeon hints the only way to. Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, they would see them, but getting killed in the dungeon. Maybe there's like 3 guys. Yeah, that is a really good idea. There's 3 guys in the dungeon, and their 3 names. If you learn their 3 names, and you can't see them because they're back in a hole or something like that, right? Maybe they're skeletons. It doesn't even have to be the lake here, right? It could be, I think skeletons works best. You can put skeletons in a dark hole, right? And if you get killed by them, it'll say Tango was killed by, and whatever that is, there's 3 of them, and if you get killed by all 3 of those guys, it's a hint, a location, a clue, somehow, an anagram, I don't know, that then leads you to some really valuable like thing. I love this kind of stuff. 3 named skeletons, getting killed by them all reveals a, and that's easy to set up, right? What would the 3 clues be? Like, I think is it, what is it, an anagram? What's the scramble one where you get all the letters and you have to, Oh, game design by committee, Andrew, is... You guys helped so much with Decked Out 1, and it's going to happen again. Like, we're getting to the point now where these ideas can actually start being implemented. Is it cryptogram? I don't know, whatever it is. I don't know about chords, because I think chords, even with just 2 of them, you could, once you get the X and Z, you could pretty much probably just figure it out, or at least have really good clue on how to get it. So I don't think XYZ, and that's almost too simple. I think it's almost like maybe the 3 things say something about like one of these mushroom trees somehow. Like it's, you know, the purple mushroom or something, right? Or the red vortex, or in the mushroom forest or something. Who knows, right? We'll see. It doesn't really matter what it is. The cool part is that you have to actually die to these creatures. That's good. Verb, noun, adjective. Yeah, something like that. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Let me finish writing that down. 3 names skeletons getting killed by all 3 reveals a clue. Use some quest. Can only see their names when killed. Yeah. Because now they got to spend, they're basically wasting 3 runs just to get it. So the reward for that would have to be pretty significant, to the point of, hey, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Like maybe it's like you get a legendary card or something like that, I think would be a good one. Sister Bob, thank you for the piece of pie. Run's going to play, but can be a concept by giving players a very low durability elytra. Yeah, already. Anything that's like, anytime someone says very low durability something, you have to think scalability, right? Because they could die with those things. They will die with those things, and I would need hundreds and hundreds of them. Decked Out 1 was played, what did I say, 340 times? Somewhere in the it was played over 300 times by hermits. So I don't want to, anytime I have to supply an item to them, I'm almost always like, nope, unless it's an item I can make in mass quantities, but an elytra would definitely not be one I would obviously want to try to do, but definitely creative. And I see where you're going with that. I just heard something splat. Am I about to be creepered? Thought I just heard something there. Wouldn't other players see the death message as well? They would. Spooky. Absolutely, they would. And maybe that'll be, if you're paying attention and you piece it together, good for you. And a smart player who might know where that named skeleton is will only run that run of Decked Out when no one's online. Arcade Faust, thank you so much. What else did I have on the list for today? Because obviously we're just standing around doing nothing now, talking, which is fine. I think you guys like talking about the game design and stuff. Where was I? Stairs up, down structure. I didn't really get to that. I don't really feel like building right now. Yeah, I was gonna walk around level 2 and chat, which is kind of what we're doing right now. I gotta do all the clank detectors for level 2. I don't think I want to do that on stream because I don't want that to take 9 hours. So I think I'll probably not stream that and just get it done some night. We still need more ancient debris and a whole bunch of other stuff too. Yeah. Not sure if it's fixed. You know, you put a fence up there. Was a way to block. Someone could jump right. Oh, I think I know what you're saying. Yeah, I haven't fixed it, but I did see the comments. Yeah. Let's see. Where was it? Up here, I think. There's gonna be a lot of little tweaks to the dungeon that need to be made. Yeah, for certain. This one right here. Yeah, someone could just go bloop and go right over that, even without an elytra. So yeah, I'll have to fix that. Did you find the missing shulker box? I sure did. It was over by my, whatever you call it. Yeah, my other stockpile. Oh, and then there's this. Let me get up here, right? A little cheaty. This right here, I need to do a little work here so that you can't get up here and stuff. And I want to make it so that you actually can't even jump off. I want this to be view only. So this needs to be bulked out a little bit here. But this, I talked about this briefly in the episode, but what I don't know is where this goes. In theory, there's only one way to get over here, and it's a very specific tunnel off the lava area. So it's a little bit It's not challenging, but it's not trivial to get here. And then once you go down here, I intentionally built this over this massive cave here. Again, I mentioned this in the video, but there's just too much room down here to not use. So many options, right? This could be one of the entrances to the black market. This could be a way to get in a minecart and drive to level 3, or maybe even partway through level 3, right? It could be a shortcut. It could be some dead end room that you just, it has like some quest associated or something. It could be a secret cow level. Yeah, it could be. You know, there's a lot of things. I was gonna put the secret cow level. Oh no, there actually is gonna be a secret cow level. No LOL, it's happening. It's gonna be a milk off. You're gonna go into a room and it's gonna be covered with all pastels and rainbow color things. And when you go in there, you have a certain amount of time to collect as much milk as you can. It's gonna be utter chaos, absolutely. And then once you're done, you hand in your milk buckets to get some kind of amazing prize, and it's a secret cow level, and it's gonna make totally brave. Wasn't scared at all. It's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be the talk of all the hermits. Because what I want them to say is, hey, did you go to the secret cow level? And they're gonna be like, LOL. And they're like, no. Did you go to the secret cow level? And people aren't gonna know. I want it to be like, does it really exist? You know, lore cows. That's what we need. Black luck, Toby. Thank you for the 10. I think I don't know what I just said. Bad luck. It's time for me to stop streaming. I can't word anymore. Thank you so much for the 10 subs. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be a ton of fun. It's gonna be, yeah. It's gonna utterly amazing. Yeah. So who knows? I feel like this right here is a little bit too early for the cow level, though, if I'm honest. I was thinking the cow level was gonna be entrance to it was gonna be on level 3, just so that it's a little bit more mysterious, you know, or how do you get to it, right? If it's right here in level 2 and you can kind of get to it pretty easy, then listen, I don't want every player to get to the cow level. I want some of the players. And maybe the cow level, maybe even the entrance to the cow level is hidden, right? And you need to understand how to open the door to the cow level, right? That's fine. You'd vote level 4 shortcut. Mosul, that's probably what I'm. Level 4 is a bit much though, because level 3 I intend to make pretty dangerous. So to bypass all of level 3, that might be a bit much. What I'm leaning toward right now, if I had to say, I would say it's a shortcut to to halfway through level 3. How much content you bypass, I'm not sure yet, but probably a shortcut. It is one way, yeah. And that's the other thing too. I'm making a lot of one ways, like the one you just saw, the depth charge one. I'm making a lot of, you can get down. There's a lot of shortcuts to get down, but getting out, not going to be many shortcuts to get out. Not going to be many shortcuts to get out unless there's some cost or super secret thing or something to it. Because getting out is the hard part, right? Once you get out, that's when the clank is ramping up and the hazard is ramping up and corridors are going to start closing off and you're going to get lost, and that's what we want. That's what we want. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up here. It is, it's after 4 o'clock and, I gotta go work on my card spreadsheet a little bit more, get the content balanced. Yeah, I will try to be back. I'm gonna try to shoot for Wednesday, 4 hours prior to right now. On Wednesday, I'm gonna try and stream, get a little bit more done and decked out, a little bit more than the little I got done today. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe it'll be part progress stream and then part chat design stream too, because I really like doing design chat with you guys. You guys come up with a lot of good ideas. Let's see. Good to be streaming again. Let's see if there's anyone around. Oh, we got Skizzleface. Oh, you know what? We're gonna raid Shovel because she's playing Phasmo, and I didn't know she played. You can go. You're free to go watch Joker and Skiz. But the official raid is gonna be a 2 shovel. And she's playing Phasmo. Tell her I said hi, and we'll see how she does. See how she compares to the Jits crew. It'll be interesting. If you don't know, Shovel was on the Empire's SMP. She played the Witch. She's amazing. And we'll see you guys. And hopefully Wednesday. Bye-bye.